See, I'm here, I'm on deck, man. I made it in. How is the content looking now, man? So let me set myself up, man. We're gonna have a great conversation today. Great conversation. I got my Red Bulls on deck. We're gonna have a great conversation today. Slide on up in here. I got my snacks on deck. We're gonna have a good conversation. I left my yes, that way you can see me, I can see you, right? Put my drink right here. We're gonna go in today, man. Pull up though, man. Please pull up and share the content. Oh, come over here so y'all can see me better, yeah. That way y'all can see me, all right. We're gonna have an in-depth conversation about Black Americans and how Black Americans, slavery, the slave mastermind still affects them to this day. Yeah, look. You see how whack the YouTube thing is, right? The title got this limited. I don't know why. I don't know why my live stream is limited. Alright? Why is my live stream limited? Right? Because they know I'm gonna drop some truth bombs, right? They know I'm gonna be dropping the truth today. Right, we're gonna drop some truth. And I wanna shout out all of the crab in the barrels that I have dealt with on YouTube boxing. Cause you guys kinda definitely make this you gotta definitely make this topic undeniable, undebatable too. Right? I'm gonna get live over here. So a comment. I'm gonna go down here. I'm gonna go over here. 14 in the building. Hit the like button, man. See, we upped our recording setting. We're doing big things now, man. Hit the like button for that, man. We don't hit the like button for anything else, man. That's what I'm talking about. With the whole not being on code and the jealous nigga mentality, man. Right? All right. I'm ready to go. So that. There we go. All right, we are official. Hold on. All right, we are back, y'all. We are back. Top of the afternoon. I got a fire topic today, man. You know, fire topic, right? It's gonna rub some of y'all the wrong way, but I think that's what needs to be done nowadays with content creating, right? Because a lot of times content creating, and I will shout out to my guy, Big Chris. I'm gonna use his real government name. So y'all don't know who I'm talking about, but he knows who I'm talking about. Big Chris. We was building this morning, because I sent him my video of my dogs, and I was like, I told you I got hunting dogs, man. They took down some geese, and he was like, you ready to move to the south? I said, yeah, that's the plan. But I was telling him why I have been falling back on doing a lot of boxing content. I put out content, but I was like, I really have shifted gears as far as, what I'm doing now. And I was like, the reason for this, is because I said that I feel like the culture, the community, consists of a lot of what I like to deem Black Americans who still have the slave mentality. Right? Now, the slave mentality goes all the way back to when we were captured and brought over and held captive and made slaves, right? They instilled or broke us. And a lot of the Black Americans still to this day, Deontay Wilder's voice, move like that, unfortunately, right? And it's a sickness that is passed down, right? It is literally passed down generation to generation. Black Americans now, if you are a foreigner, when I mean foreigner, I mean like Trinidadian, Haitian, Jamaican, Guyanese, they don't really carry that, man. They stick on code. Spanish people, you see them there, they're on code, especially Mexicans, they will be on code. But the Black American, aka the nigger, right, lost. Even the ones that make it, right? You could have affluent Black people that make it, that are successful. They are still rich niggas, Black American niggas, because they do not know how to be on code. Instead of them helping their brother, right? They have the crab in the barrel mentality. They look at it like, and you see this in society. Pay attention to this, right? How do the Black Americans look at success? They look at success as moving away from those that look like them and buying a house or being in a neighborhood where, and I'm going to use the language today, where the master lives at. Yes, the white American, the master. Now, it always wasn't like this. Like I said, it always wasn't like this. But slavery, and when we did have our own, the towns were burnt down and things happened, and people are still lingering those effects. The nigger effect, I call it. That's why the Black Americans are niggers, right? They're niggers, man. They're lost niggas. Deaf, dumb, and blind niggas. And I try to stay away from them. And I noticed that the boxing community consists of a whole bunch of them. Just jealous niggas, man. And I say to myself, it's just the sickness of the Black Americans. Like, no other culture has that sickness. Only the black Americans, man. If you look, the Chinese, they be on code, right? All other nationalities will stay on code. They will stay on code. They listen, they know how to get it together, right? But the black Americans, the slave black Americans are niggas. They don't get it. They will never get it. That's why I don't mix with them. I stay away from them because you would have to kill one of them. And part of my tone and my language, this is what it is, man. Like I said, Haitians, Jamaicans, Trinidadians, foreigners, they know better. If you look, and shout out to all my Haitians and the Zoes and all that, they will come over here and get money together. They will unite. They know how to be on code. A lot of my friends growing up, I remember living on Columbia Street, and it was a Haitian family 2 houses up from my grandmother's house. And when they first came over here, they had it rough. They were poor, right? They were very poor. I remember this, right? And I grew up around them. But then when we got older, they were no longer poor. They owned their house, right? They purchased other houses, and it was a whole collective group of them now. A whole collective group of them now. And they are all doing well right now, to this day. They all own businesses and they have properties. But you know how they was able to get that? What I just said. They all stayed together. All the money, the resources. They are not niggas. They are not black Americans with the lost black American mentality, the slave mentality. They got money and they have a better situation. And I want to highlight my Salvadorian people. I remember living in the projects on 5th Street, and the maintenance man, and shout out to my boy Juan, rest in peace to his father, right? And his mother, I remember his father was a landscaper, right? Pay attention to this, I'm giving you game. This is not for the black American niggas though. This is for educated people with the free mind, not the slave mind. Now, the Salvadorian family, shout out to Juan and rest in peace to his father, right? They came over here, another family, very poor, nothing, right? His mother worked at Burger King. The father was a landscaper, right? They lived in the apartments around the building on the other side of it, but he was my friend. I watched them do the same thing that the Haitian family did, right? So when we got to junior high school, right? Juan and his family purchased the home. I still lived in the projects. But did you just hear what I just said? Juan and his family purchased the home. And not only did they purchase a home, his father, rest in peace to that man, when he first came over here, he worked for an Italian landscaping company. By the time they purchased that home, Juan's father had recruited his uncles and other relatives from El Salvador as well, and they had their own landscaping business. And the rest is history. Juan, his family are very successful, doing good. You know why? Because they do not have the black American nigger mentality, man. Y'all following this source? Yo, CW, you in here? CW, you in here? Look, I got this one, CW. This is the Wild Berry, good one. Of course, CW, of course. It's still to this day, Juan is my guy. Hopefully Juan is watching this on Facebook. And rest in peace to his father. Good man. I learned a lot from that man. I learned my work ethic that I got now. I watched. I'm very, I'm me. A lot of people don't like me, but they can't do nothing to touch me. You know, I walk with God. But the black Americans were lost, very lost people, niggas, man. And you see that on this internet. You see niggas gathering up with no growth, because they're niggas, man. And if you feel offended by what I'm saying, I'm calling you a nigga, do something. Prove me wrong. But you can't. I got my voodoo chips. Shout out to Voodoo pretzel sticks. New Orleans flavor. I might shout out on a couple of those. Right? But how is the content looking now, y'all? What is your name? Really one? Red or blue? Hit the like button. Put it in the chat. Hit the super chat. But yes, man, so that mentality is a cycle that was planted in us from the slave days, right? And I kind of touched on a couple of this last week when I said that Willie Lynch, and they would bring the strongest, most thorough slave, right, into the field and break him down in front of everybody to the point where the mother, his woman, did not want the son to grow up to be like the father, right? Meanwhile, this was the strongest man, but being that he was ridiculed and beaten, they deemed that to be weak. Now that is what we deal with now, the black Americans. And I know you're saying, well, you black too? Yes, I am, but I have knowledge of self. I know I'm a king. That's why a lot of people don't like me. Let me blow the screen up. CW, did you hear that? I said, I know I am a king, right? And a lot of these people, they do not like me. Tupac right here. Shout out to Pac. I got the Pac on today, man. I was going to deliver a powerful message. So I said, let me wear my Tupac. Let me wear my Tupac. Checking it out. Look, shout out to CW, executive producer, with the deuce. The deuce. I'm going to match that, CW. Just give me a little time. I'll match that super chat in a second. Let me continue to cook. I'm going to cook because I'm cooking, right? But yes, the black Americans are lost. They have no sense of knowledge. They don't know how to stick together. They don't know how to stick on code, right? And we're going to witness that. I'm going to put a little boxing in this because this is boxing. This is a boxing channel. So I'm going to associate with a little bit of boxing right now, right? Canelo Alvarez is set to fight Terrence Crawford. See, when I throw the ice in this, man, I can knock these down. I can knock them down, right? When I throw the ice on them, right? But Terrence Crawford is set to fight Canelo Alvarez, right? You're not gonna find, look, if we was to run down on 10 Mexicans, or 100, let's do the 100, because everybody's on 100 this versus 100 that. If we ran down on 100 Mexicans, and we said Canelo Crawford, if we got 10 out of 100, which would be 10%. Now, Mr. 10%, that's why I'm giving it to you like this. To say that they are picking Canelo, to lose against Crawford. Just 10 out of 100. That would be something. I don't think we could do that. You know why? Because even if they felt that Canelo was going to lose the fight and that he is not better than Terrence Crawford, they do not have the black American mentality. They are going to stay on code. Canelo is their Chicano brother. They are going to go with him. Now, the only time And it's unfortunate, right? It's unfortunate, but the only time the Black Americans even try to stay on code is when they're incarcerated, when they're back in bondage. Hey, then now niggas want to be on code. Yo, the brothers, we all gotta stick together. Niggas is lost, man. Why don't you bring that to the streets, to society? Black American niggas. Black American niggas. Why don't y'all bring that to society? But you don't, right? A Black American nigga see me with this on and be like, oh man, I don't like that. You're a nigga. You're a Black American nigga. That's a nigga's mentality. Whereas if you had the right mentality, you would be proud for your brother. Or you might even want to work with your brother to get you some shit. But the Black American are niggas, man. The slave mentality, man. Still recovering from it. How's the content looking now? He said, sorry, brother. I just want to check. Yeah, well, CW, they know you donate to the channel. They don't want me to grow, CW. Look at my views. Yo, CW, they shadow ban my views, brother, as a content creator. But I'm doing this. I'm just getting ready for, the transition. I'm a fully employed municipality master heavy equipment operator, man. I wasn't trying to become the successful YouTuber. I use YouTube to do what? Market my products, right? The black and gold is out the door. This is mine. I'm waiting for the Niggs to come all the way back and I'm gonna rock this one. This is mine, but the black and gold is gone. If you see my video, I went to the post office. The black and gold is gone. The black and gold, man. This is me right here, right? Merchandise guy, everything by the books, right? Speaking of that, let me pull up some, throw some stuff in their face. These Black American niggas, you jealous niggas, you old jealous content niggas. You niggas know what time it is over here, though. I stay away from y'all. Because I will put that fire on one of y'all, man. This fire right here, I won't hesitate. Go run and tell that, huh? See this fire right here? I won't hesitate. I won't hesitate to put that fire on one of y'all. That is why I stay away from y'all. Right? Because that's the only thing you niggas understand. And I understand that because, like I said, a lot of you Black Americans have the slave master's mentality. So I would have to treat you like the slave master and put that whip on you. But my whip burns fire, breathes fire. How's the content looking now? Well, CW, do you want to come on? If you're available, let me know. I'll let you come on. You can come on. And I'm gonna match your $2 in a second. I'm gonna put $5 because maybe we'll get a little bit more donation, and I'll match it with a 10 or a 20. That's how I'm feeling. I'll put 20 on it today. So if we get a couple more, that's why I don't want to match it yet. Cause I wanna do a $20 donation today. I'm feeling good. Like I said, I sold the jersey, man. $150, man. Yeah, $150. Went out the door today. The black and gold, man. So the merchandise is moving. That is another legit LLC commission sale for my company. Independent, owned, operated, right? But yeah, back to the Willie Lynch niggas, Black Americans, right? You Black American niggas. It's sad, man. And a lot of these guys are so sick, they can't even hide it, man. And like I said, it's only the Black Americans, the slaves. The Chinese stick together. The Japanese stick together. All other foreigners know how to stick together and stay on code. But yet the black Americans, and why is that? Why is that? Do you know CW? The other couple of people that are watching, do you know why that is? Why the black Americans don't know how to stick together? See, one thing about me, right? When you show me that you have that mentality, and that's why I love social media. I love this. I love IG. I love Facebook, right? I love YouTube because a lot of the things on this are free, right? They're free. To hit the like button is free, right? To share content is free, right? To comment is free, right? These are free things. But when you have a black American nigger mentality, listen to what I'm saying right here. When you have the black American nigger slave mentality, something so simple as being free, sharing, liking, you won't even do that. You don't even know how to do that, right? What do you do though? You do the exact opposite. You try to compete, right? Rest in peace to my man Juan's dad. You not like Juan's dad. You not like the Haitian family that lived a couple houses up from my grandmother. You don't know how to get it together, right? You niggas is black American slave niggas. You niggas is black American slave niggas. You niggas is like this, right? The same way, rest in peace to my man Juan's father, how he was landscaping for the Italian company, and then his uncles and cousins and all of them came over here, and they knew that the father, right? They knew that the father worked with the Italians and was a landscaper and learned the business. What did they do? They came underneath him and they formed their own company, right? But the black American nigger, look, I'm gonna use this for example. YouTube boxing. Niggas will watch you rocking and rolling, right? Instead of them being like, yo, I'm gonna get down with you, I'm gonna support what you doing, these niggas are trying to compete with you. And you're not even doing nothing, right? That's the slave mentality. You watch this shit all the time on YouTube boxing. And then check this out. Take it even a step further. Fuck competing with you. These niggas that don't even do nothing will try to tell you that they doing more than you, and they haven't done a goddamn thing. Slave, black, American nigga mentality, man. That's why I come on here and I front on these niggas. I front on these niggas. Like, man, you niggas is bums. You niggas is slaves. Black American slave niggas that ain't getting nowhere. Do something. CW said they are jealous. They always trying to up one somebody. My peoples is real bad on that, man. Yeah, that's the black American nigga mentality. They don't know. That's the black American nigga slave mentality, man. They don't know. We the only culture with that shit, bro. We the only culture. I'm telling you. Yo, Spanish people, they stick on code, right? Check this out. I'm gonna give y'all some insider trader information, right? Right? I missed out. I could have made like $5,000, right? Yo, when Edgar Berlanga fought that Puerto Rican dude that he just fought in Orlando, one of my Puerto Rican guys hit me up, right, from Connecticut. He's tied in. He was like, yo, put $100 He told me to put $100. He was like, at least 100. I'll bet bigger than that. But he's like, yo, put $100 that Edgar Berlanga stopped dude in the first round. He was like, yo, listen, all the Puerto Ricans are betting big money on this. He was like, me, my uncles, my peoples, yeah, we got $3,100 on it. They put up, I remember I tried to do this with the, when Erickson Lubin knocked off, the whole, the Ramirez kid. I was telling dudes, I was like, yo, get down, get down. And there's one crab in a bucket content creator came on my live stream and was scaring the money away. That's what sucker niggas do. But my guy told me about Aggie gonna stop dude on the first round. I did not jump on it. But you know who did? All of the Puerto Ricans. They made a killing because they knew the word was out. Yo, he's gonna put dude down the first round, get this money. They all got it that night. They all got it. It happened. He said, what if I told you black culture doesn't exist? Elaborate. Don't tell me elaborate. Terry Johnson, elaborate. This don't leave one comment. Elaborate. But thank you for the comment. Never seen you over here before. Smash the like button. Shout out to Gumbo. Big Gumbo in the building. Owner, operator. Gumbo's not a slave. American nigga. He is a successful, independent, owner-operator truck driver. Salute to you, Gumbo. Hope all is well with you, right? We're talking about black American niggas, slave-minded niggas, jealous-ass niggas. And the YouTube boxing community is filled with too many of them. And it's a disease out here. It's a disease, man. But Terry, if you're still over here, which you probably dipped off, but Terry Johnson, man, elaborate on your comment, man. I'm just chilling. I should have came in here with my hoodie on, man. It's cold in here now, man. That Red Bull on ice got me chilly. But how's the content looking now, man? How's it looking now? But yeah, the black American are the only ones that don't know how to stay on code, man. And we're gonna witness this. Watch. We already witnessing it right now, right? Now Canelo, like I said, Canelo and Crawford is about to fight. You're not gonna get one Mexican to go against Canelo like that. But I guarantee you, there's gonna be a whole bunch of black American niggas that want to see Crawford fall for the simple fact when he did the Earl Spence. That's why I put that content out yesterday. Because I seen where it was going with the YouTube boxing community. Like, the boxing community with YouTube is a bunch of followers. There's not really too many leaders. The way content is set up in trends. And CW, I broke this down to you behind the scenes. It's programming. So me being who I am, UGK Underground King, I was like, not on my watch. You see how they attempted to try to dumb shit with Earl Spence again? This is what his career has been based upon. Gimmicks, trickery, bullshit programming. So he commented about coming back when he wants to come back. And what did that trigger? All of these goofballs, deaf, dumb, and blind, to put out bullshit content. So I was like, hold on. We're not gonna lose sight of the real content, right? 4 to 5 years ago, Earl Spence was told what was gonna happen to him when he fought Terrence Crawford. Terrence Crawford told him, yeah, I'm gonna make you do the stinky leg. Not only am I gonna make you do the stinky leg, when I do put you down, they're gonna say that you was too weak, you stayed in division too long. That's what happened. So now anytime that man's name is mentioned, I'm definitely gonna always revisit that for y'all. I'm gonna revisit that every time. Cause y'all sitting out here with the BS. Y'all sitting out here with the BS. What is your name? Virtual industry? You said Bud. Let's see. Bud. You know, you do have options. Bud. Bud. You do have options right here. How you doing? Bud. Right? Bud. Appreciate that. Somebody gave me a like over here. I read a love. Oh, that's my cousin, Jacksonville, in the building. Shout out to my cousin. He's down here in Jacksonville, Florida, at the shipping yard. He is a master welder. See, I have a lot of professionals in my family. He's a master welder. You know what a master welder is? Does anybody know? Do you know? Yeah, and another thing, right? It takes skills. Real talk. It takes skills to come on here and do this. And the reason why I say that is because when you look at content creators, right? Especially the Black American niggas, they can't stand alone. They can't come on and hold it down, right? They always gotta have a panel full of niggas with no motion, talking about no motion. Fly your ship alone, man. Stand alone, because I'm gonna tell you one thing about life. You're gonna die alone, and unless you're a twin, and a lot of y'all not even twins, you're gonna be born alone. But you niggas be showing your weakness all the time. You Black American niggas. Black American niggas. My man Virtual Insider said, yeah. Now you hear, I don't know, y'all probably can hear. I don't got the microphone today. I left the microphone. The other booths are very loud rooms. It's not a booth, it's a room. Now I should be petty like some of these other people and go and be like, yo, can you tell them to keep it down? No, I don't get down like that. Yeah, I just wanted to spice it up today, man. I felt like switching up the content a little bit, man. That's why you see I came and I spoke about this. I told you this was gonna be my topic. Now CW, if you're available and you wanna come on, holla at me. Holla at me, CW. Yeah, we do priority shipping over here. As you can see, that black and gold, man, patched in right there. On its way to the post office, man. That's that black and gold, man. Showing those Jersey, man. Priority shipping, man. Get your orders in series and quality only. Jerseys are $150. Customized. You got a specific number you want, just holler at me, man. Hit the inbox, serious inquiries only, man. But if it's like I said, a customized number and all of that, I'm gonna need your deposit for the jerseys. So you're gonna have to throw your $25 deposit down for the jersey, man. And I'll handle the rest, but priority shipping. You know, you do have options. How is the content look? Yes, how's the content looking now?
Yo, Terrence is a prophet, man. He's an honorable, righteous prophet, man. Everything that he said in that video, right? I'll pull it up over here. I got it over here. I'll pull it up over here. We'll watch it together. But everything that he said in that video, if it didn't come to fruition, yo, it came to fruition, man. It came to fruition. Everything that he said in that video came to fruition, right? And guys are still recovering from this, man. But remember, he said, yo, I'm gonna stop. You're gonna do the stinky lane. You will do the stinky lane, man. Earl Spence did the stinky lane, man. He did it, man. He said it.
Yeah.
You will do the stinky lane, man.
Yo, did he do the stinky leg though? Yo, Terrence Crawford called that, man. And that is what's gonna have a lot of the the Earl Spence guys going against him, right? The Earl Spence American black nigga fan base going against him because they're still heartbroken that he put Terrence down. I mean, Terrence put him down like that. So instead of them sticking on code, they're gonna want to see him fall. They're gonna want to see him fall, man. Right? Now, do you think? Check this out right here. I got you, CW. Give me a second. Do you think this right here? Jaime Munguia, who's a Mexican fighter, probably has his own fan base. He fought Canelo and lost, right? Do you think that the Jaime Munguia fans are like, yo, Canelo beat Jaime, yo, we want Terrence Crawford to beat him? Hell no. They like, yo, they like Canelo, Vato. You better beat the gringo. You better beat Canelo. You better beat Crawford. They're not going against their man. But the black American niggas, of course, they want to see Terrence get beat down for what he did to Earl. These are facts, man. But that's just the mentality of the black American. You know? But that link is for you, CW. Feel free to click it. Hop on. There you go. This is the Source Experience, man. We're rocking and rolling, man. How's the content looking now, y'all? How's it looking now, man? You jealous black American crabs that been secretly competing forever. How is the content looking now? Y'all don't have nothing to say, do y'all? That's the link, CW. Whenever you're ready. You guys don't have nothing to say, huh? Click the link. Man, did you see my dogs hunting before CW comes in here? All right, well, CW's here now. Hold on, CW. You're on, but I want to play another video of my dogs. I'm proud of them. They are figuring it out.
Does not take away from his.
Oh, this is hilarious.
He that man
Is the cat Zesty Cat? So when he can ball though, Sauce experienced reaction video.
today.
It's crazy because after all that, they took him off the court, put him in the
That does not take away from his ball win. He that man
Is the
Yeah, that's my man, though. Listen. That is Pat. That's the big cat. They're trying to say that my man is a little zesty. I don't care. That's what he's into. That's what he's into. That man could ball. He could be a big sugar, right? Shannon Sharp. They say he's zesty. He won Super Bowl, so that's what they into, man. But that man, he said, "Oh my God, that's him, man. I'll still go watch him play." And he puts on, man. You know, he could be a big zesty pussy cat. That's on him. You know, but that doesn't stop him from putting that ball in the hole. He dribbles and does all his things, man. But CW, what's going on, my guy? How you feeling?
I'm feeling pretty good, man. Just trying to stay out the way, man.
That's it. That's what you got to do. That's all you got to do. And I want to say this before I have you go in and talk about whatever you want to talk. You definitely are not a black American nigga. All right? So don't, it's these guys be feeling, oh, you talking shit about me. You must be a nigga then. If I didn't say your name, right? But I just want to let you know, I'm not talking about you, CW.
Nah, I know.
Well, go ahead, man. You got the floor.
I just, I'm listening to you talk, man, and my thing is, why did they hate Terrence Crawford? What did he do to him? To the black community, you know?
What did he do? What did he do? He defied the odds, man. He fucked the narrative up, man. He said that he was gonna make that man do the sticky leg, and he did it. That's what he did. You remember Terrence Crawford? Terrence Crawford was top ranked Toby. He was a slave. He was all these things, man. Remember Earl Spence was the honorable, the righteous, but meanwhile Earl Spence was foul. He was dirty. He was a liar. He was the exact opposite. He was everything that they tried to depict on Terrence. It was really Earl. He had no honor. He's a thief apparently, according to Derrick James, right? Because he didn't pay Derrick, so he's a thief. But hey, that's neither here nor there. But go ahead, CW.
Okay. But yeah, man, I always trip out, man. I'm like, damn, is he like too dark for you? Like, I don't know why people be hating on darker skinned people or, lighter skin. Why we just, help each other and just be like, show love to each other. You know what I mean? So, like, I never understood that. So, but I see these white folks and these Chinese people, they stick together, they build together, and you correct about that. You know what I mean? So,
Fact, they be on code.
straight up.
They be on code. They know how to get money. They know how to build. They be on code. The black American nigga, they be on code too, slave masters code. That's why you gotta keep a whip for them. I got a whip right here for them. I give them what they need. They boys. That's all they respect. They have the black American slave nigga mentality. They only respect the whip. Right? But yeah, they was jealous. They was jealous of Bud, man. Bud did everything that he said he was going to do, man. Right? He was a prophet.
Yeah.
And they can't accept that, man, because, like I said, they was programmed to believe that Earl Spence was the greatest. He was the biggest and all these things. You see what Malik came over here yesterday and said? That was post-accident. And I was like, I had to shut that shit down quick. It wasn't post-accident when he whipped out Danny Garcia. It wasn't post-accident when he whipped out Ugas.
And then you really ran them out of here, though. That you and WCS, y'all really ran them out of here. That was the classic, man. I'm sorry.
Nah, you can't. Yeah, the truth is the light, man. The truth is the light, man. I had to bring that up because I'm like, damn, everybody talking about this dude coming back. Let's talk about what really happened. 5 years ago, Terrence said, yo, I'm gonna make you do this. And when I stop you, they're gonna say that you was in the division too long, you was weak, all these things. And if they didn't do that shit, oh, my mom, you ain't gonna knock me. You ain't gonna knock me. Oh, my mom. On God. On God. Nigga, yeah, on God. You said it right, on God. He did it before God.
Yeah. Facts.
He did it before God. Well, go ahead, CW. You got the floor. We cooking.
I did want to address this with Sauce, man. It's a little boxing. I saw a little interview, and I didn't hear you address it, but I want to address it. So I saw an interview with Mill City and Tank's coach Ellis.
Yes.
and they brought up what's his name, Simpson
Yes.
and the Jahai Tucker fight, right?
Yes.
And I'm sorry, I disagree totally what Ellis was saying about Chuck Simpson on mollywop my boy Jahai Tucker. I told him go ahead and suck some werewolves, So
Well, you know what? Yo, listen. With that fight though, CW. I think the fix is in. That's why you don't see me really talking about it, because Jihad, this is his last fight with Top Rank. He's fighting on Truck Simpson's promoter's card, right? So in a sense, he's the B-side fighter, right? So I just feel like the fix is in. That's why you don't even really hear me talking about the fight. You don't really hear me putting out content about it, doing any mention about it, because I know boxing now, man. I just feel like the fix is in.
I mean, I agree with you. I'm just saying, man. He was like Jahai Tucker. He just like a bum,
Man, listen, truth be told, Jihad already beat him. Jihad already beat him up in sparring, man. It's like so for me, right? And like I said, I really didn't want to talk about this shit, but I'll talk about it. Anytime a guy beats you up like that in sparring, and then you have enough confidence to want to actually fight him, you already know what's up. The fix is in. Because that's why a lot of times in boxing, and they don't like when I talk this shit, but I'm a manager now. I'm doing management shit. I can give a fuck about if I get a media credential or that. You see what's going on over here. I'm developing fighters, so at some point in the game, you're gonna have to come to the table with me because I'm developing talent. Fuck doing media. I do media at the highest frequency, but now you see I also develop talent at the highest frequency. And when a guy beats the shit out of you in sparring, and then you're confident enough to want to fight him, that should just let you know that the fix is in, because you know that you can't fuck with this guy. You can't fuck with this guy. But it is what it is.
I can't wait, man. Sure. I'm gonna have my eyes on that one because I saw it before, they said that, I'm not saying that it happened, it was the fix, but, they said, when Manny Pacquiao lost to Joe Horn, there was a fixed fight, that he did that on purpose.
Google Mike Tyson, it's on YouTube, Google Mike Tyson saying, you never know. Sometimes you can go into a fight already down 5 rounds to none. Google Mike Tyson saying that. Google Mike Tyson in that same interview, he's gonna say you might be going into a fight 5 rounds down already. You got the ref against you. You got all these people against you. Google it. It's out there, CW. These are facts.
But they do that with Canelo fights,
they do it with boxing. Period.
How did Floyd Mayweather won all 12 rounds,
and it was almost a draw. Yeah, that's boxing. That's boxing, man. Like I said, boxing is the dirty business. That's why you hear me say sometimes, I'll be like, yo, leave no doubt, or down him. Yo, down him. If you don't down him, they're not giving it to you. So you gotta put him down. Put him down. Slide on him. Leave no doubt. Because it's just like Mike Tyson said, you can go, and we already experienced that. That's why I know the game now. When Jihad fought in Ohio to the Nicholas Flays dude, and you still, I can't even talk that fight to people on YouTube because dudes are so programmed blind, they're dumb niggas, American black niggas. They sit here and argue and tell you, yo, he lost that fight. Meanwhile, Nicholas Flays went to the hospital. He sustained so much damage from that fight, he went to the hospital. But Jihad lost that fight to him. You know? And I'm not gonna say the person's name, but I remember him saying, yo, it's the Mike Tyson thing. And that's how I know that side of the game. He was like, yo, man, you don't know. You could have been going in that fight already down 3 rounds. He told us that, you know, and I gotta say the right words, right? He told us that off the record. This is a prominent hitter. He was like, yo, you never know, man. You know, don't hold your head. You never know. You could have been going in that fight down 3 rounds already.
And I learned something today. I mean, I learned, but you know, God come to the learn. Soft strength, demands.
Yeah, but you know, that's boxing. Remember, ain't nothing changed in boxing. Remember, if you know, if you follow the sport of boxing, how they used to say a lot of fights used to be fixed with the mob and all that. You don't think that still goes on? Ain't nothing changed. This is boxing. This is boxing.
Heard that a lot with the Floyd Mayweather comments. They always used to talk about him because he lived in Vegas. Oh, he had the refs paid and all that. I was like, man,
Yo, listen, there'd be a lot of money being made, man. A lot of money. A lot of money. But you know, see, the YouTube community, or what I like to call the chicken wings and pork fried rice community, they don't know about that shit, man.
And I did want to talk to you. I mean, I'm gonna switch over from one basketball. I wanted to ask you a question, but I wanted to ask you about. I saw another interview with Bill Haney, and he up there acting like his game plan was like, you know, because the last fight when he lost to Ryan was, you know, his son couldn't do this, his son couldn't do that. And why hire Shane Mosley and don't stay with the game plan that you guys had? I didn't understand that. So
Yo, respectfully, Bill Haney's a bullshitter. To me, yo, he's a character, man. He's a character, a master manipulator. He knows how to move fighters and shit. Cause he's still on here talking rhetoric and bullshit, like, you know, and the channels that he controls and pays and all that, they push the narratives and the bullshit. But I'm still on the you know, you saying you comparing your son to Floyd Mayweather, but we never seen Floyd Mayweather get the shit beat out of him at 26 years old. We watched his son get mopped all over the Barclays Center floor.
That was him talking about his son beat seven champions and stuff. And I mean, Floyd got like 18, 19, or maybe more. I don't. It's around there. He has the most, so I don't know what he's talking about. I mean, I do, but I just why bring it up, bro? Your son ain't even close to Floyd.
It's apples and oranges, man. When listen, I don't debate these guys, but you can't even debate it, right? They always want to compare the champions, right? Let's do that real quick right now. I'm gonna just do it with a couple guys. When he fought Gamboa, right? Gamboa's a decorated champion fighter that they want to give Devin Haney credit for fighting, right? He already got wiped off, washed up by Terrence Crawford. Then he got washed up, wiped down by Tank Davis. Then Devin comes along and beats him, right? But we witnessed him get crashed out already twice. But that's one of his names, right? Let's go to his last fight. Jose Ramirez, another great champion, Olympian pedigree. But he's been in wars. He's been in wars, right? So is it fair to say that Devin Haney does have champions on his resume, but they've been through wars and they were kind of, a lot of tread. I'm gonna use trucker language. A lot of tread was off their tires already when he got a hold of them. Now, the one guy who been through some situations, Lomachenko, he won that fight, but you have a lot of people saying that Lomachenko also won the fight. We witnessed Lomachenko, smaller guy, little small white man with skills, get up on him, put all kind of hands on him, right? Put hands on him. We seen this, right? Lomachenko put hands on him, beating him up, right? That was a close fight. That was a close fight. Now, when we go over here to Floyd Mayweather, right? When Floyd Mayweather went up against, and I was telling my guy this today, I'm a historian. I was like, yo, Floyd fought Sean Bay Mitchell and motherfucking Chop Chop Crawley. He got rocked against Chop Chop Crawley, but he did not fall, right? He got rocked. We didn't see him do the spill on aisle 8. We didn't see him hit the deck, right? It wasn't spill on aisle 8, right? He ate that. He bit down and ate that, right? Same thing with Shane Mosley. Got rocked, ate it. Zab Judah rocked, ate it. Devin Haney went there against Ryan Garcia. Ryan was on drugs, okay? Ryan was on drugs, right? What does that have to do with Dev's defense and a left hook, man? We seen him eat a left hook, and it looked like he was about to do the electric boogie. He spun around, like, what the fuck is going on, man? What is going on? But you're saying that this man is greater than Floyd Mayweather? Come on, man. It's nonsense, CW. It's nonsense. It's so much toxic and poison that is being pushed on the internet when it pertains to certain fighters and certain narratives. It's disgusting. It's disgusting. And then, we seen him get rocked by Linares, right? We seen these things, man. So it's like, come on, man. But it is what it is. That's boxing at the end of the day. And it's, like I said, it's the black American niggas that sit on boxing and talk these dumb shits. Gumbo said, I don't know why he's trying to compare face down, ass up, to Floyd. 28 worlds. Oh, man, I gotta pin that. Hold on, Gumbo. Man, let me see. How can I take that comment and put that in my super chat, man? Damn, that's a good one, Gumbo. That is a fact. Damn, that is a fact, man. Yo, man, he got beat up, man. Like, yo, the close have we really ever seen Floyd get beat up like that, man? Like, name a fight. Like, he loses rounds. The fighters lose rounds. But when have you ever seen Floyd get beat up? And you're like, damn, fam, what happened? Like, yo, Devin got beat up to the point, niggas was in Brooklyn, like, yo, what happened? What just happened? Right? Like, what happened, man?
That night was awesome. It was bad because it was on your birthday too.
Yeah, I wasn't there. I was in Atlantic City enjoying some good seafood and living life. But I'm gonna say this: if he wants to shut me up, fight my cousin. Fight my cousin. My cousin said you're trash. I don't even think they got back at him, man. He said that boy is trash. Stop playing with me. Gary Antoine Russell said you was trash, nigga. I'll pull it up right now. Matter of fact, let me just pull that up, CW. Gary Antoine Russell said he was trash. He said he was trash, man. Said that man was trash.
I still want him to fight Stevenson, but I don't think that fight had ever happened. So. That fight had never happened.
Yeah, I don't even think they responded yet to that. I don't even think they responded. And he's a fellow champion, man. He is a fellow champion.
Discover Polo. The Don's unfiltered thoughts on Devin Haney's lackluster performance.
Man, Devin Haney is trash. Devin Haney is broke down. Ryan Garcia done broke that boy. Ryan Garcia put him down, hurt him, and did all this beating on him. Now him and him fight the same. Before this Spanish guy, and he only threw 74 punches the whole fight. If that. He hard shots he threw, it was probably a jab to the body. He only threw a couple of hooks, and his hooks wasn't hard. When they clean, okay, I give you that, but it wasn't even no effective punches. It wasn't like no shots that he fully committed to. It was scared shots.
Yeah,
You can see in him that his heart ain't all the way there.
that's the 140-pound WBA champion.
Hold him over.
Polo
His
Don.
next fight, because I don't know who the hell he got in front of his next fight, but I just know him personally, trash. Watched him, I never thought he was good anyway. I just thought he was a good listener, and he tried to imitate Floyd to the best of his ability. But
Imitate Floyd.
Stop playing with me.
Trash.
Stop playing with me. Did they respond to this, CW? Did they respond to that? Shout out to Gumbo with the $10, man. Oh man. Yo. The $10 in the super chat. He said they trying to compare face to face. Yo, man. It is. And look, that was his fellow peer saying the same thing. He tries to be like Floyd. That's what Gary Antoine Russell just said. Everybody knows that, man. Everybody that's in the game knows that, man. His fellow peers. It's this, you got about fucking the boys. That guy, been fucking the boys, right? Zesty, aka Fleece Johnson over there, Fleece, right? The booty bandit, right? Him, right? Pushing these narratives. Then you got these other guys, like, come on, knock it off, man.
Oh man.
Knock it off, man.
Thanks, man.
All right. Thank you for the $10, Gumbo. Matter of fact, here, let me match you guys. See, there it is. I said I was putting $20 up. Let me put the $20 up now. Go ahead, CW. You got the floor.
Alright, and then that's enough boxing. I don't want to get in, the whole lot about boxing, but I did want to, cause I saw this the other day. So they asked Mr. Stephen A. about hold on.
Yeah.
I had a call, but they asked Stephen A. About the Timberwolves in the Thunder game, right?
Yeah.
And he picked I think he picked the Thunder. He said that the Thunder gonna whoop their butt and it's over with and all this stuff, right? And then the Timberwolves came out there and blew out the Thunder, right?
Yeah.
He's been doing this for years. Like he used to do it for my Lakers. He used to say, "Oh, the Lakers gonna win this game," and they always lose every time he say so.
Yeah.
And today I was up there listening, and he was talking about the Knicks, and he was all going crazy again. All the Knicks, I believe this is my opinion, and he has his own opinion too. But when he talks, it's always the opposite. I just wanted to ask about your opinion about Stephen A. doing things like, his opinion, and it don't really work out for the best with him. I just think he a jinx brother, man.
Yeah.
What you think about him?
I think, Stephen A. is a Queens guy. He's gonna do what he does, right? Stephen A. is the master media guy, man. He's a master. You see what he did with LeBron, right? Remember when LeBron ran down on him and he said all that fly shit? If he would have put his hands on me, right? He knows how to manipulate. He's a media guy, man. He's a media guy. So controversy. So he's like me, right? Look, these guys act like they don't watch me and they be mad, but they everything that I say, they take it. CW, they take it, right? Don't they run with it when I say what I say, CW? They be running with it. If I say stuff on here about the crash dummies, the sweet dick Willie niggas that sit around for hours and hours, they watch it.
Yep.
They watch it. Just like how when I pulled the gun out and they tried to get my page shut down. But they claim they're not watching. But why did my page get shut down then? Or attempted to? Because you guys are watching. So I just think like Stephen A. Smith, he knows what to say. He's on his Charleston White, man. He's gonna say certain things to push that needle.
Okay.
You know? And that's part of his job, to be controversial. That's his job.
Okay.
You know?
Yeah. Okay. Cause I said for years, I saw that the other day when they asked him, he was talking about they don't have no chance, and then they came out beat Thunders by 40, man. That's crazy.
Yo, everybody, remember, nobody expected the Knicks to be where they at. And when they pull off this game tonight, and it's a brand new series, they really gonna be sick. Cause they're gonna do it. I'm telling you, the Zest Monsters, he's in his groove right now.
He's feminine, but I don't know if he all that though. Soft, man. That's all I'm gonna say.
Yeah, listen, he's not the only, hey now, he's not the only hey now in the NBA, man. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is, man. It's a new era, man. That shit is not frowned upon, man. A lot of these guys get down like that, man. This is the sign of time. There probably was players like that back in the day, but they had to hide that shit. They don't have to hide it no more. They don't have to hide it. You see, Cat don't hide it. He said, "Come on, all right." The man could ball, man. Listen, I don't discriminate. If I was playing the pickup game, I put him on my team. I throw him an alley-oop, man. Well, he's, what he prefers to do is on him. I'm not with that, but that's him. I don't discriminate, man.
Why did they say the White Howard? They say he was
Yo, listen, CW, man. There's probably a lot of those brothers that was getting down like that, man. Just because you could dunk a basketball, block a shot, grab a rebound, don't mean you might want to dunk a dude, man. That's what it is. That's their preference. That's their preference, man. That's their preference, man. As long as they ain't hitting on me and, they stay on their side, I'm good. Like, I'm good, man. I don't knock them out. That's why I did the reaction video. He's like, oh my God. Like, it is what it is. Like, Oh, that's big. Yeah, that's big pussycat, man. He can ball though, man. Man. Yeah, man.
Showing those energies, man.
Yeah.
I hope the point guard, I forgot his name. I hope he don't get in foul trouble, man.
Oh, Jalen Brunson? Jalen Brunson?
Yeah, they trying to take him out the game, man.
Yeah.
They trying to take reps. I'm saying trying to take him out the game, man.
Yeah.
That was they basically do, man. But and I wanted to tell you, like, I know you did a reaction, and I know you said that the first game I saw, I thought the refs missed the point. They reviewed it.
They missed everything. That was a double dribble, a walk on the last shot that they missed the call. But they don't call travels no more in the NBA. But that was a travel. He took 4 steps. He double dribbled. But they don't call that. And then when Jalen Brunson's shot got blocked, off the glass. That was a goaltender. That was a 5-point swing right there.
What about the first game though, Sauce, when he came up, the guy, he swatted it, right? He blocked it, right? But when when he hit the ball, the guy had control of the ball and he hit that man's elbow, man, or his arm, and the ball went to the left. That was a foul. They didn't call that. They called it, it said that he blocked it, but the guy had control and he was shooting. They didn't even call. They said it was a block. I said how? The guy had control. He had control, and he was trying to shoot. The guy put his arm to the left side. That was a totally foul. It would have changed the whole game.
It would have.
But you know, these guys like, I'm like, what is these refs seeing? Like, you know, I just wanted to tell you that because that first game, I did. It kind of gave me a flashback of the Thunder game when they played Denver, though. But that's another story. I ain't gonna go there because they was missing free throws at the end too as well. But that's, you know.
Yeah.
But yeah, man. But yeah. That's all I have. So, do you have any questions for brother, man, or what's good with the you know, Black Nation, man?
Yeah, let me ask you this. Why do you think that all the other cultures, you know, they stay on code? Why do you think that?
It's to me, I see it like the other, you know, cultures. I think they know there's money to be made out there. You know, they don't have time to be fighting among each other, and you know, it's hard out here to do it all by yourself. I just think they just stay on code, like you said, Sauce.
Yeah.
Like us, we'll turn around. I'm not saying us, but I'm just saying, like, you know, our people, certain people. I'm gonna just say certain people of us, our skin color. They have backstab. They talk behind each other's back. That, you know, they don't. It's a word I can't think of it right now. They do that too. But
Crab in the barrel. Yo, shout out to WCS for the $20 donation, man. Coming through with the big 20-piece, man. 20-piece bucket of KFC chicken. Appreciate you, WCS. Let me match that real quick. But go ahead, CW.
Sauce, I look at it like I look at the Hiltons. Like I always say this. I always look at the Hiltons like how the grandpa, you know,
Put on. Yeah, he put on. He put on generational wealth. That's how it's supposed to be.
Yeah.
That's how it's supposed to be.
When it comes to us, it'll be like, you know, the middle of the whole thing, it will say, oh man, forget you, man, you ain't nothing, you know, you were broke for me, and like, you know, put it all in front of like each other's face and saying, you know, hey man, there's money to be made, let's make this money. You know,
Yeah, no, they don't. Yo, the black American nigga respectfully don't know how to do that. They're haters, man. They have the slave jealous mentality, man. They niggas, CW. They niggas.
Yeah.
They are niggas. We watch it on this YouTube, man. I'm not gonna bring those guys' names up, but you watch what those niggas tried to do with my channel. Now they're so lost, they done burnt that bridge over here. It's like, nigga, go be a nigga. Bum ass nigga. Go be a nigga. You're a bum dirty nigga. Fuck out of here, man. You don't even know how to build. All you know how to do is be a bum nigga. That's why I stay away from bum niggas. Cause I'm telling you, my drag gonna burn one of them niggas, man. I'll burn you, nigga. I'll shoot your face off. All right, you heard what my cousin Nas said, right? I'll blow your face off, nigga. I will blow your face off, nigga. Word. I'll give you what you're looking for, man. I'll give you what you're looking for.
These guys ain't even healthy either, man. Like, you know, I see you guys addicted to alcohol, cigarettes, you know, all kinds of shit, weed. I mean,
Niggas is content drug addicts. Yeah, man. Niggas is content crackheads, man. Yo, get the fuck out of here, man. Oh man, for real, man. It's like, come on, man. This shit is nasty work out here, man. The internet, yo. That's why I set trip on YouTube and different shit like that. Cause it's like, how dare you, right? Like I said, if I was on here strung out, fiended out, yo, you push that. You push that. They push that right into the forefront. Yo, they hate when I show them getting money off of Instagram. They hate when I show them me in a sweep or jumping in a loader. They hate that. But if I got on here and I crashed out and I went to the liquor store and I sat in front of the liquor store just drinking and getting high and drunk, they will push that shit.
yeah.
They will push that shit. If I sat around all day talking about, yo, word is wrong, what if this and what if that, nigga will show what if this and what if that. They push that. They push that, man.
Yeah.
Oh, shit is smoke and mirrors. And that's why I set trip. Yo, they bought me up and I have a legal gun. A legal gun that I could walk the streets with. That's why I showed my paperwork. I have that shit on me right now. I would pull it out right now. I wish one of these niggas would run up in here and act like they want to do something. I will fire it on one of them. I wouldn't even hesitate. I'll fire it on one of y'all niggas. I'll give you what you're looking for. Word.
That's some hating ass shit though. Like,
Word.
because you've been telling them like you licensed, you know, and these niggas, man, they do anything for some bullshit to me, man. It's
Facts.
straight bullshit.
Yeah, look. They do anything but come where I'm at. Come where I'm at, man. You know what I'm saying? Come where I'm at, man. You know, come where I'm at with the ruckus. Shout out to the Wu-Tang. Bring the motherfucking ruckus, man. Bring the motherfucking ruckus, man. Bring the ruckus, man. Niggas sit online and talk shit behind your back. Come talk that shit to my face, man. And see and feel the wrath of my Targaryen, man. Feel the wrath of my Targaryen.
I know that's right.
Right?
Yeah, we dragon riders over here, but
We are dragon riders, man. We are honorable, righteous workers of the Lord. I will rain down fire upon you, man. Rain down fire upon you. Well, look, at CW, they don't want these fires, man. They took all that shit. They don't want these, man. And shout out to Amani, man. That motherfucking uppercut, man, gave me the chills over the weekend, man. I can't wait to go to the gym tonight, man. Damn, Amani threw that shit, man. Did you see that uppercut, CW? I tagged you. That uppercut was sharp, man. He almost snapped that kid's neck off, man. I was telling Gumbo, I was like, that's why I hate the amateurs, right? Because they always be doing standing 8 counts. But no, like, let me retract that. They're kids, right? So they don't want them to get hurt. But man, they were supposed to let Amani finish him off, man. They were supposed to let Amani finish him off. Because that would have really made him into a killer, man. You got to kill, man. But man, he was getting busy. Yeah, did you see him doing the bebop? Yeah, he was getting busy, man. He was putting that heat on, buddy, man. He was putting that heat on him. Yeah, man, Monty's getting it now, man. He's looking real good. Proud of him, man. You know, I'm proud.
of him too, man. He came a long way, man.
Yeah, a long way. He's just scratching the surface. He's just scratching the surface, man. See that's all those ass whoopings he took, right? And I tell people that see iron sharpens iron, right? You can't if you're trying to get nice, right? This is why, and they used to get mad at me, and I was exposing the PBC fighters. I'd be like, yo, them niggas ain't shit, man. They don't fight nobody, man. That shit is smoke and mirrors. If you beating on niggas that ain't really like that, you not really like that. You gotta really get in there and mix it up. That's how you know your worth. You know? Like you sharks swim with sharks. Wolves is in there with wolves, man. Dogs bang out with dogs. You can't say, oh, I'm a dog, but meanwhile, you out here whooping on turtles. Like, nigga, you a turtle killer, nigga. You a turtle, nigga. You ain't no dog. you out here swimming in ponds with turtles, nigga. Like stop that shit, nigga. But yeah, I'm on his spark right now. I can't wait to go to the gym tonight and see him. You know, yesterday the gym was closed because it was Memorial. You know, but we'll be down there tonight. That's why I made it my business to come in here and do this live now. So tonight I could just go live in the gym for a little bit. I don't got to worry about putting out no content.
I'll be tripping out though. So how Manikai doing? I think
He's good. Malachi, he'll probably be fighting in a little while. He's still green, but he came a long way too. Yeah, he's gonna jump in the water. He spars a lot, but he hasn't had an official amateur fight yet. But he'll get in there eventually. He's still a baby. He's still young. Yeah.
He was scared. You put him against $1 Million Marley. He was scared, but when he got up in there, he was at a little. I mean, I think you told $1 Million not to hit him in the.
Yeah. Now I told him to play around with him, move around with him. That's how it starts, though. You know, he was scared. Hell yeah, he was scared because he knows $1 Million Marley's a killer. He knew he had no business in the ring with Marley. he knew he had no business in the ring with Marley. But I told Marley, let's move around, play around with him, man.
I remember that. That was so funny.
Yeah. You know, cause he be in the gym. He knows Marley's work. Like I was saying, yeah, you know my bodies, nigga. Yeah, you know my bodies, nigga. That's that warrior talk. Like, nigga, you know my body, nigga. What up? You know my body. He knows Marley's bodies. Marley gets busy, man. But yeah, that's what we do over here at CW. We breed killers, man. That's why when I was saying, when that guy was talking about having his gym, I said, nigga, open your gym up. You know, I come through with my tribe. You know, we want to test the waters out, man. We want to see what you're working with, man. You know, open your gym up. But he never opened his gym up, man. He was just talking. These niggas just be talking, man. He was supposed to have a gym. You know?
I was about to talk to you about promoting the fight, but you know, I was like, I ain't gonna do that.
You know?
I was about to ask Bill Dean, can he train me?
You know, yo, look, hold on, let's get him on the phone. You know, he's gonna love that. Watch, you what? You about to gas him up. Hold on.
Cause I want him to train me, and you can train the other dude. You know what I'm talking about. But
Man.
I was just joking though, man.
Watch you get Joe Dini started. Watch this. He's gonna get started. Trying to call. He just had called me too.
So we can make some money though. I did that at work one time. Sauce.
Yeah.
He was a big lanky motherfucker. That nigga was tall as hell.
Yeah. Yeah, you probably just stop some of these guys too, man. Cause like me personally, I'm the type, I like to hit guys with body shots, man. You know?
I just need 6 months to get myself in good shape.
Especially guys that I see that all they do is put poison in their body. I hit them in their liver.
Okay.
I like Joe Dini said, yeah, I'll punch you in your throat, nigga. I'm not gonna hit you in your head or your face. Yeah, I'm gonna hit you with all that shit that you do is gonna come up out of you. I'm gonna punch you in your kidney. I'm gonna hit you in your soul. I'm gonna hit you in your solar plex, nigga. You know, you're gonna feel real pain. You're gonna feel real pain, nigga. Yeah, if I hit you in your chin, you might go to sleep. I don't want you to go to sleep. I want one of your organs to. I want one of your organs to shut down, man. I want your legs to lock up on you. I want to hit you somewhere where your mind tells you can move, but it's like a scorpion strike. You can't even move no more. You feel like I paralyzed you, nigga. I'm gonna hit you in your hip. Yeah, you heard what Coach Dirty said. I'm gonna elbow you, nigga. I'm gonna fuck you up, nigga. Make you feel. Then I'm gonna say, yo, we just sparring, right? This ain't fighting. This is sparring. Because you know niggas always say, yo, sparring ain't fighting. So I hit you with something, you tell me if it feels like we sparring or fighting. That shit be killing me, CW, when these dudes be on here arguing. Or they'll tell you, oh, it was just sparring. They was just sparring. I'd be like, man, I guess you never really been in the gym and seen a guy get knocked out in sparring. Tell that to the guy that got knocked out in sparring, that he wasn't fighting. So how did he get knocked out if they was just sparring? Like, how did he get knocked out?
Yeah, he had what do you call that, cup and everything.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Nah, you know, you get that kind of talk from them channels, and all they do is just sit around and talk. Never see them nowhere. They just talk. They're expert talkers.
Yeah, there's a lot of them out here. Like I wanted to ask you about. I remember a long time ago you told me about anybody could get a YouTube channel, and I saw these two jailbird niggas. And I don't say their names, but I bet they have the same cell. I said, how the hell you guys get a channel?
Yo, listen, they're doing that. You notice that? I'm glad you brought that up. Because that ties into the topic about Black American nigga shit, right? You see they're pushing that. You know why? Because they want the youth to be lost and thinking it's cool. You could be in jail on Instagram and social media. Nigga, you don't have no freedom. You don't have no freedom. Oh, they letting guys get cell phones in jail now. And?
That's weird.
What? And?
That's weird.
Nah, they doing that on purpose. They doing that on purpose to brainwash the culture.
But how they get a YouTube channel though?
COINTELPRO, they doing that on purpose. That's what I'm saying. Like, how isn't that shit getting shut down? You know why? Because that's what they want to be programmed. They want that to be programmed. Oh, you could be in jail in your cell on live, and that's cool. But yo, me walking my dog as a free man. Listen, pay attention, CW. Walking my dog as a free man, right? And adjusting my licensed firearm was inappropriate. But it's appropriate to show two men having to share this what I'm living in right here. I said living. What I'm recording in right here is bigger than what they are confined to live in. And they have a bathroom in there. Imagine that, man. And I'm in a pretty spacious location. Pretty spacious location right here. This is much bigger than what they are confined to live in. But that's cool to show them two grown men bunked up together. They got a toilet in there. Literally, that's like I said, that's like having, that's nasty living, man. But that is deemed acceptable to show. But hey, what do we know, CW? What do we know, man?
But you two people look up to them too. I'm like, you look up to them, folks, man. Like, I don't understand that, man.
Nah, you know, this shit is rigged, man. I'm telling you, when you promote a positive message, you're not gonna get airplay. You're not.
That ain't anything they go through. They ain't gonna bullshit you. You right.
Yeah.
Sauce. They gonna bullshit.
Nah, they're not gonna promote. Like I said, if my gun was illegal, right? Pay attention, CW. I was in an open area, right? The same way they shut my channel down and got that live stream shut down. If my gun was illegal, you don't think they would have had the police swarm over there on me? They would have had the police swarm over there on me. But they knew.
Yeah, they would.
They knew. I'm walking with a legal gun. A legal gun. Right? They would have had the police swarm over there. I was out in the public in the open at a dog walk park area. They would have had the police swarm over there on me. Why didn't they do that? Because I wasn't illegal. I didn't do nothing unlawful. But what they did do, they said, yo, we're gonna shut this live down and try to shut his live stream down because he's delivering a positive message.
Facts. I know.
Now, like I said, now if I was sitting in my crib and I had a big bottle and beers and you know and I ain't had nothing going on, right? But a story, yo, man, in '87, yo, I was getting money. Yo, in '92, man, I had the '92 Lexus. Now I don't even have a license. Man, they would love that. They would love that. Yo, man, you know, I was the man. Yo, I used to get all the money. Yo, I used to get all the bitches. Now I just sit online with a bunch of niggas telling stories. I'd be a million niggas online in the wee hours of the morning. Where's your woman at, man? Yo, what?
You can put a lot in 9 hours, so sauce, man.
Where's your girl at, nigga? You ain't got a girl? Where's your girl at? Your girl is cool with you sitting in a room, online with a bunch of men. Like, this shit is, I'm telling you, the StreamYard, YouTube, it turned into the new He-Man Woman Haters Club, man. Them niggas, word. These niggas be old. CW, these niggas be old, CW, doing this shit, man. Old niggas, man. Like, damn.
I agree, man.
You niggas is too old, man. But I told you what it is do the right thing. Now do the right thing. Them niggas don't sit on the boulevard no more or sit in front of the store. Them niggas sit online in their rooms. Yo, I'm about to go on live. Jump on my live. WCS, what's going on, man? Thank you for the $20 donation too, man.
No, it's all good, man. Shout out Nigg, man. Shout out to Christopher on deck, man, in the building. How y'all doing?
Man, I'm just chilling, man.
You know what it is. Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, we hear you. I hear you.
Y'all get some good barbecue, man. Some scrambled eggs and chitlins.
Oh man, mine's the chitlins. Yeah, we ate good yesterday.
That's what's up, man.
How
about you, Chris?
My wife brought me some ribs home because she worked at the hospital. She brought me some ribs with some beans and and mac and cheese, man. It was delicious.
That's that real barbecue right there, yeah. That's that barbecue.
I was looking at the Boosie video. You know, he dumped all those catfish in that man-made river in the back of his house, right?
Yeah.
So he called a big catfish and said, "Hey, I want to do this. What is it? Memorial Day or Veterans Day?" He had the fish in his hand. "Hey, I want to dedicate this catch to the veterans. Which one is it, Veterans Day or Memorial Day?" I was like, man, hey, it's a thought that counts, Boosie.
Yeah, catfish is some good eating, man. That's a good, especially if you know how to fry it real good. That's a good fish to fry.
Oh yeah, yeah. That catfish is delicious, man.
Yeah.
They say it's the dirtiest fish out there, you know, but
Yeah, look. They say shrimp is the cockroach of the sea, man. And yeah, it's funny how certain things that certain people like they got to be the dirtiest and the worst thing, like shrimp. They say shrimp are the cockroach of the sea, man.
is that right?
Yeah,
That's a good cockroach.
I know. That's so.
When you dip it in that cocktail sauce, cocktail cockroach.
Yeah, it was like shrimp are the cockroach of the sea. I'm like, damn, them joikers is good though, man. Those are the cockroaches of the sea.
What y'all into? I mean,
No, I
I
was just.
don't know if y'all was talking about boxing or not.
Nah, CW was a little bit. CW was talking about Bill Haney, his shenanigans and stuff, and you know, the Jihad fight coming up, and I was telling him how I feel like the fix is in and stuff, you know.
I mean, I just got confidence, man, that, you know, from the level Jihad's been fighting on, regardless of what we know, you know, what we know is going on, you know, with the inclement weather, is that Truck Simpson is not there, man.
Nah.
Regardless of what the fix is, you know, it takes different tools to fix something, right?
Yeah.
I don't think Simpson has the tools to try to fix what they want broken on Jihad.
Yeah.
You know, they want a lot of shit to be loose when Jihad come in there and him playing around, you know what I'm saying, taking time off and all this shit. You can't tell me a dude 6 rounds, 8 rounds is still on that level of a Jihad Tucker. I don't see it, man.
That's what I was telling CW. I was like, yo, you're not gonna take a fight with a guy that you know got a 10-round motor, prime motor too. Not no 10-round motor where he don't throw punches and bunches and he's moving and swerving and sliding and gliding. You know, you're not. Them waters get deep, man.
And what fight you think Truck Simpson's camp is looking at the most out of Jihad's resume?